There's a lot of great information on the web. How do you keep track of it all so that you have it available to you when you need it? Check out this video and we'll talk about how to do it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of The Great Reset. My name is Robert Brill and I'm Chief Executive Officer of BrillMedia.co. We're an advertising firm, and on this channel we talk about different things related to marketing and advertising, business and entrepreneurship. I've learned things that may be valuable for you as you go about your business, if you're an entrepreneur, solopreneur, marketing practitioner, senior executive. And today what we're going to show you is a way that I've been categorizing information that allows me to capture all the wealth of knowledge that I might come across in little 30 to 60-second tidbits as I surf the web. And specifically, when I think about this, if you think about how decentralized media consumption is in 2020, you have various social media platforms and you get served all types of interesting, relevant content to yourself, but at different times when you may not be able to use it right at that moment. And the perfect example for me is TikTok. I love browsing TikTok. And what's really cool is I get a lot of really great information, tools, tactics, tricks, strategies that I want to test out with my business. And because of that, when I'm consuming TikTok, it's usually later in the day, maybe in the evening. And I'm not ready to jump onto Photoshop. I'm not ready to test out a social media strategy at that moment. But I needed a way of saving all of this information in a way that I could find it later on. And so what I did is I recorded the steps that I took on my phone, how to make this happen. So what we're doing is we're using shortcuts. But I'm using the Shortcut app, which is a tool inside iPhones that allow us to program our own menu items and shortcuts and whatnot. And the shortcuts that I'm using are this. When I go into TikTok and I see a person or a video that I find interesting, like a tool that I might want to check out later, I copy the link for that tool and then I use one of my shortcuts that's on my home screen on my iPhone, and it automatically pastes a link to that tool inside an Evernote note. And the benefit here is that it's 2 or 3 taps and maybe a swipe or two, which is far easier to do than to copy and then go into Evernote, find the Evernote link the Evernote page that I have or the book, and then to paste it in. It takes longer, more brain power to do it that way rather than to use a shortcut. So here we go. Watch this video. Okay, so let's say you're browsing TikTok and you find this video and I want to remember spline.design for later. So what I'm going to do is copy this URL into a browser like Safari, open up my link, click on it, it initiates a shortcut, and there you go. It's going to push the URL spline.design into my Evernote. And you can see the Evernote is appearing in my specific tools Evernote page because that's where I told it to go. And you can see spline.design shows up ready-made. So that's great. Let's have this video, for example, and let's say it's a business TikTok. And what I can do in this case, I'm going to copy the URL, copy link. Then we're going to go back to the tool, click on Evernote business, copy it, shortcut initiates, and you're going to see the URL show up inside the Evernote page for business TikToks. And so now I'm going to identify the URL and show it in the browser just to confirm that it shows up correctly. And there it is. Now I can reference this in the future. So here's how you do it. Go to the Shortcut app, and this is the formula. Append clipboard to the note business TikToks. Create a new shortcut, search for append, choose append to Evernote towards the bottom there. The content is the contents of the clipboard, and you're identifying which section of Evernote you're going to use. So this one, I created a page called test. So the page is called test. Now, just for reference, I'm going to go back and show you this is now the test page inside my Evernote, inside my inbox. We'll move back into the shortcuts screen. Now that we're done with this shortcut, we're going to click next. Name it, call it test 2. Now the shortcut exists. Now if I copy that URL from TikTok, or what I'm going to do in this case is choose the phrase YouTube test, just so we know that this is for this video. I'm going to copy that, click on test 2. And now you see the check mark says that the shortcut has occurred. And you'll see momentarily the phrase YouTube test is going to show up. Now I'm going to click it again just so you know it's working. And there it is again. Now click on the ellipses at the top. Click on Add to Home Screen. You can change the colors. And you can also change the images, the icon. Click Done. Now it's going to appear on the home screen. And it continues to work. So as we come back from that video, I think it's such an interesting tool, and here are some of the ways that I've used this setup. One of them is when I find recipe ideas, I save out of notes for food and recipe and places I may want to eat. I save videos related to general business knowledge that I might come across, a way to do direct response marketing or a way to do affiliate marketing that other people have found success with that I may want to try. And then the other thing I'm using is I have a robust list of tools. I have a note page called Tools. And one of the best tools that I use that I found through this process is artgrid.io, which is a tool for creating really nice looking mockups. So that's the video. And before we go, a couple of things. I'd love if you could subscribe to our channel. Really greatly appreciate it. And more videos and insights and knowledge about marketing and advertising. And secondly, we're going to show you the end frame. The end frame, we're going to have a link below. It's for your lead generation. Your lead generation guide is a thought out knowledge transfer of how to use leads and lead magnets. How to use lead magnets to generate leads. And this came out of conversations I had with people that I was talking to who said, I want to use leads. I want to use lead magnets, but I don't know what to create. I don't know how to design them. It seemed like a very difficult process. So we're going to share with you everything from what to write or what to create videos for, how to design. You'll even get a design template in PowerPoint and in Canva, and you'll get how we market lead magnets effectively and sort of the tests and iterative steps to take to make sure it's valuable and driving the right leads for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon on another episode of The Great Reset.